we're out shooting the cranes. The van makes a perfect blind. Oh, come on, guys. Just have some great stuff going on here. So many birds. We're just gonna have a fantastic camp. We're gonna be staying at Windmill State Recreation Area. It's right across the road, actually. This is just gonna be perfect. All right, I'll show you guys here with the phone real quick. Sorry, I just had a group come in and land right in front of me. So cool. All right, so we made it. We're just outside of Kearney, Nebraska, on a sandhill crane camp. Really excited about this one. I come out here. I try to come out every year. We're gonna have a great campsite and super cool. Spend the day. Just want to share the sandhill crane migration with you. So cool. Right now, there's a ton of them that are like taking a bath in this little sand pit lake I'm at right here. I am just off I-80, in between on a frontage road, just right here at Windmill State Recreation Area. Oh wow, just group after group dropping in. So cool. All right, let me show you. Well, we made it to camp. I did a quick loop and there's literally no one else here for now. Let's pick our spot. What's the date today? Anybody know? All right, let's head back to our campsite. I have camped here before. I think last year I was a photographer for a wedding in Kearney and ended up staying overnight here instead of driving all the way back home after the event. They do have bathrooms that are open. They're heated. Sorry for the wind noise. Let's bounce in here real quick. Ooh, out of the wind, warm. We got running water. Oh yeah. Yep. I think we can go 2 thumbs up on this deal. Obviously they've got heat running in here, which is great. It feels really nice in here. It's cold outside. So 2 thumbs up. It's a little bit a ways from the campsite. I'll take it. You have to probably would have to drive to get to it, but man, is it going to be nice to have have some running water and a bathroom. So I've been here before. Nice campground. A lot of little lakes that they have here. I'm not sure about fishing and all that, but we are in site number 62, and looks like somebody else may have pulled in. I can't tell if they're camping or not. They're over this way. A lot of sites, and they are all empty. This whole place basically empty. Oh, I think that guy was looking for a bathroom. I don't think he's camping. So we're the only ones here right now. Let's get set up. Well, we're backed into our spot. Out of the wind, feels great. Let's go make sure we got power. I had to bundle up a little bit. I know it looks like I'm gonna go rob a bank, but It's okay. Let's check and make sure we have power before we get too settled in. Our plan for this afternoon is we have about an hour and a half before the birds really start heading back into the river. So I think I'm gonna fire up some dinner, get some dinner going, and do that so that we have time to run down. I want to run down to the Platte River, and we're gonna do some cinematography, take some pictures and shoot some video of these awesome birds. Just have flocks and flocks up above me right now. I'll show you what's going on here. I can't remember how many they said are out here right now, like 400,000 birds. So really cool. All right, let's make sure we have electric in our site. Sounded good. Heard a little pop. So when we walk around back over to here, should have some flashing lights. Boom, we have power. I do have the solo stove and some firewood. I think I'm gonna get that out. I just hate leaving it at camp. I know I'm gonna be leaving a little bit. I just don't want it to get stolen. I did park, I'm butted up behind this cedar tree here, so I might just tuck that stuff into that cedar tree. Might have to hide that better. All right, we are set up. We got the hallway clear. Let's get our heat turned on. We need it. I always worry it's gonna pop the breaker. Oh, holy cow, that feels good. It's warm in here. It's 61 right now. But it is cold outside. There's got to be a wind chill. I think it's like 33. It's a pretty good wind chill. This is looking out the front window. Got a little lake right over here, right off to our right there. There is the interstate. You don't hear it much in here. It's I've camped here before, and the interstate noise was not bad. We're in a good spot. I'm gonna get some stuff set up, and I think we're gonna cook here in a minute. One of the things I really enjoy with having an electric site, this is where we're plugged in at, electric cooking just works great. I wanted to show you folks, in that last episode, we added this chair, and I've got this lagoon table I've had forever. The mount's kind of bounced around, but we're going to use that lagoon table. We can sit and eat, prepare, whatever, right there with the window. But with this chair, I pulled out, I had a white cabinet type thing here that was kind of a bench and storage. I didn't really need that much storage in here. So I've maneuvered a couple of things, put this chair in, couldn't be more comfortable. Here, I'll show you. Let's sit down for a second. Boom. Oh, this chair couldn't be more comfortable. We got this table. I'll just slide the chair up to there when I'm ready to eat. Have a nice view. It's nice. I really enjoy the swivel seat, and glad I have it. It's nice not being in a car seat when you're at camp. And this chair has been really comfortable. I can move it around a little bit. I like having this area up here open. We're going to stick with this for a little while. I'm really enjoying it. I like having the table mounted over here. When it's warm out, I'll be able to swing this thing outside and have a little outdoor type cooking area if I need. It's working really well for right now. I am starving. I think we're gonna do red beans and rice, my specialty. This is one of those electric It's a little electric water pump. Should work, hopefully. I had to send one of them back. I had one before, but it's supposed to work on these 3 and 5 gallon water jugs. Let's see if it works or not. Put that in there, and that just sits on there. Oh yeah. It's going. Here's a little charging cable for it. I try and keep it all hermetically sealed in this Ziploc, but it's nice to have a little water pump. Hands-free, being able to use some water. Let's get some water boiling. I'm hungry. Well, we're going to do a slight change of plans. It's still a little early in the afternoon. I started thinking about it, and then I looked in the cooler and I remembered my wife made chili yesterday. Let's just warm that up instead of doing the red beans and rice. And then we might, when we get back after shooting the cranes at sunset, I think that's when I'll fire up the Cajun dinner. So right now, we're just going to do some chili. How exciting is that for a camp meal? It is ready. So nice having electric. And I've got a little water pump today. So we're going to be doing some dishes after dinner. Let's see. Oh, I can turn the heat back on. That's one thing. I don't know if I need to worry about it or not. But when I'm running that little hot plate, I always worry I'm going to pop the breaker. And I just don't want to mess up the campsite. I usually turn the heat off when I'm running that thing just for those few minutes. We're still doing good. It's 61 in here right now. Not a bad spot to enjoy a meal. So we all have like our favorite things about camp and our least favorite things about camp. One of my least favorite things is doing dishes. But we're going to get them done. Hopefully with this little pump. Make it a lot better. Well, I'd call that successful. That was we had to move around a little bit. I was on that one spot on the Platte River, and then I had to move over to, is it Elm Island Road or Kilgore Road? I think I ended up going over to Kilgore. And all of this is just south of Gibbon, Nebraska, right off of I-80. Great spot here if you're looking for cranes. We're going to wrap this up for tonight. I will see you all in the morning. It's been a great day so far. I've got some incredible footage. I had a deer walking in with the cranes and all that. So super cool. I'm glad I'm out here. Glad I'm experiencing it. So we have a good campsite. Got the heater going. So what did I see? The temperature is 28 degrees with a feels like of, what is it, 17 right now. So it's cold. And we're going to do an inside night. Tomorrow we're going to do a fire. And looking forward to that. We will see everybody in the morning. Well, good morning, everybody. We're going to be rocking the Hawkeye sweatshirt today. Beautiful view. Looking out at camp this morning. Not too bad. Well, good morning. Like I said, we are just getting going here today. Man, I hate daylight savings time. I don't know how you folks feel about whatever. Just leave the clocks. Just quit messing with it. Puts me behind an hour today already. We are going to head over and use the restroom and I think I'm just going to grab a coffee. There's a small mom and pop convenience store across the street. I just kind of want to check it out. It doesn't look like it's a chain or something, so I just wanted to go check it out. But we're going to go grab a coffee over there, brush our teeth at the heated, warm facilities. So we're going to unplug, just kind of loop around. This campground's actually pretty big. It's about 3 blocks down to that open restroom. So that's our next goal. And then we're going to be off to, what did I say? Oh, the 3 C's for today. Coffee, cranes, and cornfields. We're going to do a little triple C action today. Check it out. Beautiful morning. It is cold as all get out. I hate spring like this when it's this cold. The temperature right now is 20 outside and the feels like is 10 and it's March. There's nothing colder than a spring March morning, you know. We're gonna kind of stay in the van until this afternoon for it to warm up a little bit. It is cold out. You can feel it. All right, so next stop, brush some teeth. That's a cute little hydrant. Oh, that's awesome. It's got to be a 2.5. That's interesting. That's a really old little hydrant. A lovely bathroom experience. I did bring, one of my favorite things is my Iowa Hawkeye sweatshirt. I love the responses you get when you're in the heart of Nebraska and how people are like, "Are you gonna wear that in here?" I'm gonna change into that. It's a little bit warmer. It is freezing out here. The wind is still out of the north. God dang, all those birds. Just all day. The wind is still out of the north. It's supposed to switch to out of the south by this early afternoon, and then that's supposed to bring the temperature up. So we're looking forward to that. Left the van running over here. Get some coffee. Actually, there's cranes in the campground right now. What is that? All right, let's go get some coffee. That's some of the worst coffee I've had in a long time. Coffee was not good. Might be making our own here in a minute. Beautiful morning. We are just east of Kearney, Nebraska on some gravel roads. And we are trying to track down some cranes. They come out of the river in the morning and will bounce out to a cornfield to eat for the day. So I just try and find a good solid flock that's close to the road. And I'll set up in the van like a blind, and we'll do some video and hopefully some photography work today too. I got to work on that myself. But we have found a big group here, but they might be a little far off the road. They're right out there in that field. But we got some good light today. Beautiful. Well, this is just working out awesome. Sorry, I got a whisper, but we got the birds right here. We got the camera set up. The van just works so well as a blind. So there's those birds. We got the Nikon Z6 II with a 200 to 500 on it with a little microphone. Thank you, Austin. And right out my window is all that. Really cool stuff. Just wanted to show you at this campground. We're back at Windmill, and they have a bunch of these really nice lakes here. The water level's down, of course. It's down everywhere around here, but really nice little walkout deck overlook. Got a few geese out in the pond here, but really nice campground. Kind of a little hidden gem. The interstate is right here, but the noise isn't bad. I'm going to spin around here, and then here's the van and the road, and here's another lake over on this side. But beautiful little park, really is. We have a bazillion snow geese dropping in over here. Let's see if we can get close on that. Really cool. Well, we're back at camp. I'm getting set up. Like I showed last night, this little table can move out a little bit. We're gonna cook outside. I do need to, I'm gonna leave this. I can't have the door open and the table, or I can't have the door shut and the table outside at the same time. So I'm using one of my furniture blankets to keep the cabin warm, and we're gonna cook out here a little bit this afternoon. Looking forward to a good lunch. I'm out here trying to cook some lunch. Here's lunch. I have all this going on right above me. They must have just come out of that cornfield nearby. Probably gonna regroup a little bit to move around this afternoon. What a cool spot to cook some lunch. Got all that going on up above me. Really cool. So we are going to cook up some shrimp real quick in this pan over here. Get some red beans and rice going. Should be good. I am gonna add some chicken in with it like we did last time. If it works, don't fix it. I wonder if I could tell these guys to keep it down a little bit. You know, I kind of wanted a nice quiet camp here, folks. Can you keep it down? I'm excited to be able to cook, like this shrimp, be able to cook outside. Then the van won't reek of fish. This is gonna be a keeper right here, keeping this table like this. The shrimp. Nothing better. Chicken, shrimp, red beans and rice. Well, our breakfast / lunch is ready. Might even be dinner. We did have a fatality. We are out of Tabasco sauce. Might have to start a Tabasco fund. This is our view for lunch today. Some red beans and rice, some Tabasco, and a really nice view. I'll take it. Dishes are done. One of my least favorite parts of camping. It helped knowing that I was shooting a time lapse. That helped help me wrap it up quickly and get through it. This little water pump thing has worked really well. I just can't figure out, it just kind of balances on here, and I need to just figure that out better. That you would think it would like lock in somehow. Oh my gosh, right over our head right now. Boom. Hey guys. Man, those cranes are just everywhere. So cool. We're gonna hang out a little bit this afternoon and then get ready for another night run of chasing some cranes. Here in a minute, I am gonna walk over. I wanna explore right over in this direction of the park. There's some cool old windmills. We're gonna walk over and check that out here in just a little bit. I'm out on their walking trail right now, and it's actually been pretty nice. It isn't very extensive, and you do have the interstate noise. You just got to deal with that. But they've done a good job with what they have here. Nice little hiking trail. I was reading up on the place, and it says that all the windmills that they have here work and are operational. So that's kind of cool. Well, so like I was saying, the van works really well for this. Traffic out here. I thought yesterday would have been busier because it was a weekend. Today I've seen probably 1,000 more people than I saw yesterday. This has been crazy. A lot of folks out here to check out the birds. Well, folks, this has been incredible tonight. Some of my best crane footage I've gotten. The van just works so well for this, just being a natural blind. Just pull up on a gravel road, post up on a cornfield, and they're all right here. I can see cars stopped out on the interstate watching. Don't do that. We will check back in. We're gonna do a fire tonight. The temperature's warmed up enough. I'm gonna hang out here a little bit more with these cranes. Hopefully, we have a very blue, cloudless sky, which may not set ourselves up for a great sunset. But I'm gonna stay just a little bit longer for to see how the light changes with these guys. It's been interesting just watch them, but they have all moved, and they're moving closer to the river, and pretty soon they're all gonna take off. So that's what, it's kind of what I wanted to see, was them lifting up. Check back at the fire. Should be a good night. Been a great day, absolutely incredible. It's cool to sit in here and be comfortable, watch the birds. It's pretty neat. Good morning. Really nice sunrise out there. Wow, looking good. You got the moon over this way. And some interstate noise. Definitely had more of that last night. The wind was out of the south and pushed it right over this way. But that's that lake right there. The sun coming up. It's gonna be a good day. We are gonna start getting packed up and get some coffee. Can't decide if I'm gonna make it in camp or pick some up. Let's make this a good day. The van started. It's a beautiful morning. And a good day to head home. I am ready. We do have some pretty good frost on the inside. A little bit of condensation. It was cold again last night. I think it was, what was it, 22 with the feels like a 15 or something. It was a little chilly, so I was thankful for the heat. We're gonna get this. Let's get this going. Gotta get that off there. We're gonna be able to drive. All right, our next stop is some coffee. We need to redeem from yesterday. We're gonna head down the road a little bit. We are heading out of camp. This has been a good one. Our next stop is coffee. So we need to game plan for that. But overall, this is definitely a 2 thumbs up campground. The only issue I had last night, like I said, was the noise. Oh, also, if you're wondering about dinner last night, I didn't have any. I had that huge thing of beans and rice. I didn't have any dinner last night. I ended up having a little snack before I went to bed. I had half a Nutty Bar, and that was it. So I only actually ate once yesterday, which is crazy. So we're gonna get a good cup of coffee. I've got my Kodiak Crunch bar. These were great. They're 200 calories. Good solid breakfast option for being on the road. All right, folks, let's go get that onward and upward. Let's go get that coffee. We have found our coffee. Let's see here. Much better. They had a bold option. Perfect for this morning to get going. It is still cold and windy. My goodness, it's supposed to be warmer today. That wind's got to be blowing 35 miles an hour today, and it's just keeping the outside temp is 26. With that kind of wind, it's chilly. So I'm glad I'm breaking camp. I'm glad I'm heading home. Had an absolutely incredible adventure. I hope you folks enjoyed coming along. The cranes is, and you can ask my wife, I watch all the I watch the YouTube live. They have a live stream going with the cranes on the river at the Rose Sanctuary there. Definitely, if you're interested in it at all, if you look in the early evening or early morning, it's a pretty cool thing. So hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I had a blast making it. Glad you're all here. We're going to enjoy this coffee and work our way home. Let's wrap this one up.